Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Andre Harris, also known as AndreTheAlpha. Today, we are diving back into Assassin's Creed Black Flag, a game that captured hearts almost a decade ago and it remains a fan favorite within the Assassin's Creed community. But how does it hold up in 2024? We are about to find out with a fresh perspective, exploring both the highs and the lows of this iconic game. But before we set sail, let me remind you to check out my Twitch channel, AndreTheAlpha. I stream every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Join the Alpha Squad live for gaming adventures, laughs, and of course community vibes you do not want to miss out. Now, back to the high seas. 2013 was a huge year for gaming with legendary titles like GTA 5 and The Last of Us. Yet, even among such giants, Black Flag stood tall, and for good reason. From its lush, colorful world of the Caribbean to the rich, varied settings, this game is an absolute feast for the eyes. I am playing it on PC, which definitely helps with visuals, but even on older consoles, the vibrant cities, gorgeous beaches, and dynamic open seas hold up incredibly well. In the 2010s, most gamers probably did not expect Ubisoft to release a top-notch pirate game set in the Assassin's Creed universe, but that is exactly what happened with Black Flag. Unlike earlier titles in the franchise, such as AC2 or Revelations, which focused heavily on stealth, Black Flag took a more adventurous, swashbuckling approach to gameplay. It gave us the ultimate pirate fantasy, naval combat, ship-based exploration, hidden treasures, and even sea shanties that you could sing along with. Each location, from bustling Havana to the wild jungles teeming with life, is beautifully crafted and brimming with characters, so the historical accuracy is a cherry on top, whether it is the architecture or the period appropriate attire of the NPCs. Speaking of characters, let us talk about Edward Kenway. He is not your typical Assassin's Creed protagonist. This guy is no noble hero. He is a cunning, selfish pirate whose only ambition is to get filthy rich. His evolution throughout the story makes him, in my opinion, one of the most compelling leads in the franchise. Without spoiling too much, Edward's journey is filled with memorable allies and enemies. You will cross paths with iconic figures like Blackbeard, whose scenes alone are worth the price of admission. Now let us shift gears and talk about the future of Black Flag. Rumors are swirling about Ubisoft working on a full-fledged remake, aiming for a November 2025 release. While exciting, this news comes with its challenges. For starters, Ubisoft does not often remake games from its franchises, especially not a title like Black Flag, which has aged exceptionally well. Still, the idea of experiencing this legendary pirate adventure with modern graphics and mechanics is hard to resist. However, the remake might face stiff competition. Recent pirate games like Skull and Bones and the upcoming Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii showed that the pirate genre is heating up. The latter, releasing in February 2025, even borrows inspiration from Black Flag, featuring naval combat, ship upgrades, and pirate crew management. With so many pirate-themed titles entering the scene, the market might become oversaturated. And speaking of naval combat, Black Flag takes it to a whole new level. As the captain of the Jackdaw, you can customize your ship to suit your style, whether you prefer speed for hit-and-run tactics or heavy armor for tanking through battles. The thrill of commanding your ship through storms and battling legendary vessels never gets old. Even so, with the rumored Black Flag remake potentially launching in 2025, it might have to compete with Ubisoft's own projects like Assassin's Creed Shadows. That title is set to release earlier that year, potentially creating a clash within the Assassin's Creed fanbase. If these two games launch too closely, it could divide attention and sales. Looking at the history of the series, it is worth reflecting on what makes Black Flag so iconic. While its pivot to a pirate-focused narrative was bold, it was not just about the spectacle of naval battles or looting treasures. The game introduced a world where the sea was as much a character as any protagonist. Sailing through rough seas, listening to your crew sing shanties, and spotting distant islands waiting to be explored made the game feel alive in a way few others have managed. Whether you were navigating through storms or discovering a secluded cove, every moment felt like part of a larger, immersive adventure. The gameplay mechanics also deserve more attention. While the combat may not be the deepest in the series, it is undeniably satisfying. Edward's arsenal, from dual swords to his 4 pistols, adds variety, and the fluidity of the animations keeps every encounter exciting. But it is not just about brute force. The stealth mechanics, while simple compared to earlier entries, are integrated beautifully into the lush environments. Whether you are hiding in dense foliage or blending into a crowd, Black Flag keeps the spirit of Assassin's Creed alive while expanding its horizons. Another aspect I find worth mentioning is the game's impact on the Assassin's Creed formula as a whole. After Black Flag, the series began experimenting experimenting more boldly with its structure and themes. While not every experiment landed as successfully, the legacy of this game can be seen in titles like Odyssey and Valhalla. The open world exploration, focus on player-driven storytelling, and even the naval elements have their roots in Black Flag. It is not just a great game, it is a defining moment for the franchise. So is Black Flag worth playing in 2024? Absolutely. Whether you are reliving the nostalgia or experiencing it for the first time, this game remains a gem. Its seamless blend of land and sea gameplay offers an unparalleled pirate fantasy. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment with your favorite Black Flag memory. And do not forget to join me on Twitch at AndreTheAlpha, where we dive into games like this and so much more. Streams happen every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out and be part of the Alpha Squad. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you legends in the next one.